Got some Braum seats going in the 135i. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Today, got some Braum seats going in the 135i. Super hyped to show you guys these. Also got another little surprise that I think is gonna be really cool. I think you guys are really gonna like. So stick around, you're not gonna wanna miss this one. All right, guys, so as you can see here, we got the Braum seats, the Elite, I believe they're called Elite Reclinable. Got a red suede with a white stitch. It was very important to me to find a chair that matched as closely as possible to the previous red interior because the back seats are still the stock coral red. So that's what I liked about the suede, is that it had a bunch of like different varieties of red within to make it easier to match. And I think we got pretty close. What do you guys think? So yeah, super hyped on these. Needed reclinables so I can make sure the back seats are still accessible, and really looking forward to getting these in the car. Also, I got a little lip for the trunk. I think this is gonna be super clean. It's very simple, but I think it'll make a huge difference. I did something similar to this on the Supra. I think it really made the Supra stand out. It was one of my favorite mods on the car. Super easy to do, but makes a huge impact. That's always very important for me. Speaking of Supra, got some new Supra merch. You can see that right here. Super hyped on this. I haven't seen anything like this before. If you guys like it, or if you guys want to see more, check out the link below. Got plenty of merch there. Appreciate you guys for supporting the channel. Let's get to installing these seats, show you guys how they look. All right, guys, got the old versus the new. As you can see, the reds are actually pretty similar. I opted for this suede pattern, one, because leather can be really hot and sticky and weird feeling. For two, I think that like suede Alcantara looks like really good. I'm not really worried about the longevity of the material because this car like rarely gets driven. But I like with the Alcantara or the suede that it has different colors of red in it. And I felt like that would make it that much easier to match the remaining red in the car. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this thing swapped in. Let me show you the back of the seat real quick. Like even the back of the seats are kind of similar, a little bit of red, but mostly black. This one has like a carbon style weave. It's got Braum in the back. I think that's super cool. But yeah, let's go ahead and get these thrown in. I'm so hyped. Okay, so basically gonna make sure that these fall into the inside of the seat and that you can see both rails facing you when you mount it on so that you have the complete flat side against the seat. And we're gonna use the top hole for the 135i, and then the bottom will just fall in place. I also already did the other seat, and I had the best result keeping the black washer against the seat, adding 2 more silver washers against the black washer here, and then putting another washer just on the inside here. And then that gives the rails enough space to be able to slide up and down so you can adjust when you're in your seat. So let's get these thrown on and I'll show you guys what we got. All right, so here's the trunk lip we're gonna be replacing. You can see some of the glue kind of coming out because I pretty much already have it off, but this little guy's gotta go. This one here is really subtle, but I think what's coming is gonna be really better. I love how these trunks like kick up in the back, and I think this new lip is really gonna like accentuate that. Let's get this lip on here. All right, guys, so throwing the new lip on the trunk. Got a pretty good pro tip for you guys. So normally you'll see like people have a lot of tape residue left, go out and buy that rubber wheel, put it on the drill, and use that rubber wheel to get the remaining tape and tape residue off. what I was able to do is Goo Gone. So at first Goo Gone doesn't work, but if you let Goo Gone sit on like thick chunks of that double-sided tape for like 30 minutes and then come back, it like wipes off so easily. I don't know what's in this stuff, but it's the goo and adhesive remover. It cuts through double-sided tape like crazy. I was using rubbing alcohol too. Rubbing alcohol wouldn't touch it. Already got one partially assembled here. Got the brackets on the bottom. Other seat, as you can see, she's ready to come out. Let's go ahead and get that yanked out real quick. Alright guys, so now we're going to attempt to capture the weight difference in the seats. They both have the rails and mounts on them, so let's see if we can get the difference real quick. Okay, so I weigh 285, holding the OEM seat. Okay, I weigh 263, holding the Braum seat, so 22 pounds per seat, not bad. All right, guys, got the seats in. Super hyped with how they came out. Super hyped with how they feel. Hyped with how they look. Low-key looking like a race car in there. Got the shifter, got the seats. I used to like the steering wheel, but low-key, the seats and the rest of the vibe are making me want to change it up, make it a little more race car-ish. But otherwise, she's coming together. Also, got the trunk lip on there. I think that came out really good as well. Car is super dirty right now, but we got so much rain on the way, I'm not about to wash this thing. What are you guys' thoughts on the trunk lip? Love it, hate it, meh? What do you think? I think it like comes perfectly off the back of the trunk, gives it just a little something. And the black adds a little contrast, kind of brings like the bottom of the bumper, the windshield tint, kind of the slightly darker wheels, kind of like brings it all together a little bit more. Braum threw me a little keychain over there. Not sure if I showed you guys that earlier, but yeah, man, look at these. And there's like so many different like reds in the seat. I think it ties in with the rest of the red interior okay. But if I want to change the interior later, I don't think that'll be a big deal. I think it's a lot easier going from red to black than black to red. Yeah, but now I got a bunch of dash lights on because airbags have been unplugged. Seatbelt stuff isn't the way it used to be. So heading to the homie's house now to get those fixed. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about the seats. Sheesh. All right, guys, so super hyped on how this came out. Love the way these seats hold me. I've never really had buckets like this before, so it's a unique experience. The way my legs and my shoulders are held now, it's really impressive. Definitely feel like you're not going anywhere once you're in here. And I think they look fantastic. I ordered these seats back in March. They said the war with Iran kind of delayed things, so they didn't arrive at my house until like June, which was cool. Their customer service was really, really good, really responsive. I would highly recommend the seats. I would highly recommend working with Braum, the company. Got new merch, link below, please check it out. Thank you guys for watching. Sub for more, got more mods on the way. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless you guys. Peace.